Hi everybody, we're back. More 411 on 911. I'm Becca and I'm here with Erica today. And with the holidays coming up, Black Friday just being last week, and the way things tend to go in December, we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about vehicle break-ins and holiday shopping, what not to do, what to do, how to keep your vehicles safe, and how to keep your presents safe, because we all know we don't want to be losing those. So, it's Christmas time.
It is.
Everybody is shopping. And a lot of people are leaving their gifts in their cars. And it's about that time for break-ins, right?
It is. Absolutely. Scary but true.
Where do we see them? When do we see them? How does it happen?
Well, most commonly around the holiday season. Everybody's getting their shopping done and we get hungry, we forget, we leave all our purchases in the car, and then that's a great opportunity for somebody to break in and take all of our presents.
That's true. Or we leave them in the car overnight in our driveway because, you know, it's home, I live in a safe area, I don't think anyone's going to do anything, but thieves target safe areas in the Christmas season. So keep that in mind too. Some safe suggestions. How do we keep ourselves safe from these thieves, from people breaking our car windows and taking everything that we just bought?
You definitely want to be careful where you're parking. If you're going to go grab dinner after a long day of shopping, make sure that the bags aren't in plain sight, bringing them inside with you if you're going to eat, even though that's not convenient, but it's a thought, especially if it's big items, big value items. You definitely want to make sure when you get home you bring everything in. Don't leave things in your driver's seat, in your passenger seat, in your driver's seat, in the back seat where people can actually see it and know that there's a bunch of bags from the mall or wherever.
Yeah. I've also heard people say, you know, make a trip home if you can. If you're not necessarily at the mall and you're going to different stores, if you can stop at home in the middle, drop them off, it can be inconvenient, but it's a lot better than having to repurchase all your gifts and get your car fixed in the middle of the holiday season.
Yeah.
So
maybe worth the trip.
Exactly. What about putting things in your trunk? I mean, is that a fail-safe? Is that
we all think it's a safe thing to do, but thieves are always watching. So you just want to be careful when you're doing it. If you're leaving the mall to go have dinner, do it at the mall before you leave to your final destination. So you don't want to arrive to where you're going to have dinner or somebody's home that you're visiting and then pull everything out and put it in your trunk, because if they're watching, they just saw, okay, now I have to target the trunk. So just be smart about where you're doing it and be careful about leaving a bunch of items in your trunk as well.
And what about if I have to park my car in the open? So if I have a carport and no garage, or if I have to park in an open, you know, area and I don't have any protection for my car, are there any safeguards I can take as far as my car is concerned?
Absolutely.
To kind of prevent this kind of stuff?
You're locking your vehicle at all times. If there's an alarm system that you have, which is most common nowadays, think about purchasing a GPS system. If they're breaking into your vehicle to take your items, it might be a good chance for them to take your car as well, which happens quite often. So GPS system, alarms, always lock your car. Simple as that.
It's a big deal.
Lock your vehicle.
It's a big deal. People will just try the door handle, and if it's open, they're going to get in. They don't care. What happens if I see somebody breaking into another person's vehicle? Not my personal vehicle, but another person's. Do I call 911? How do I handle that?
You want to take note of what you're seeing. You want to take note, is this an abandoned vehicle? Does it look like it's been here for a while now, or does it look like somebody actually uses it? You want to take a look at how many people are there. Did somebody walk up to it? Did a vehicle drive up and somebody ran out the passenger seat? Just try to get as much detail, because we want to get the bad guys. You definitely want to call us depending on what's going on. If you see any weapons, call us immediately. Dial 911. Try to have a sense of location, because that's the first thing we want to know is where are we going? And call us right away. Any details as far as the person, what they look like, the vehicle, the colors, if they take off running, any details. A lot of information is missed in such few seconds. So it happens quick, but whatever small details you can share with us will be very helpful.
Exactly. And again, use common sense, 911 versus non-emergency. If it looks like an abandoned vehicle that's been there a while, there's nobody in the car, there's no weapons, it is a crime in progress. It's something we're going to want to know about. May not be a 911 emergency though. Just take stock of what you're actually seeing and go from there. You guys all know the drill. If it's my car that's being broken into, what do? Do I confront the person? A lot of people will try to do that, and I've talked to a lot of people on the phone who have tried to confront people. What do we do in that situation?
It's recommended that you be very careful. Whatever you decide to do, it's frustrating. It's your vehicle, it's your property. Absolutely, it's frustrating. But you never know what this person has. It could be a gun. They can shoot you. That's the worst case scenario. But sometimes simply just turning on your front light scares people away, or turning on the alarm to your vehicle, because that lets them know, hey, somebody's watching you, you're being caught. But as far as confronting them, it's not recommended, because you never know what these people have. You never know what kind of mindset they're in, how dangerous they are, what they've done in the past. So you really don't want to put yourself or your family in a situation that can lead to much worse.
Exactly. Try to get their description, if they take off, what direction they're going, and we'll send officers to help you if you still see this person. Now, if this is an instance where you wake up in the morning and find your car broken into, or you walk out of the mall and you've been in there for hours and your car's broken into, unfortunately, it's going to be an online report. Like we have talked about in the past, it's going to be something that needs to be handled through that system so that we can do better follow-up on it. So keep that in mind too, but if you catch anybody in the act, call us immediately. Some last-minute tips and reminders as far as keeping yourself safe during the holidays in your car. Don't leave your car running, ever. Don't leave your keys in it. I don't care where you are. Don't leave your car running. How about you?
I would say lock your cars. Be smart about it. It's easy to forget, but definitely keep that in mind. It's a lot of excitement this type of year. You're shopping, all the good deals out there. You're excited to get home or continue with your day, but don't forget, it's the small details that matter.
And don't leave anything in your car. Have a good holidays, you guys. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.